to feel like a badass today. What are you doing, Daniel? Daniel? That's the internet.
I got this $10 haircut yesterday.
It looks like a $10 haircut.
All right.
That's the lesson. I can't tell you how amazing I feel. I'm like, whoo, baby. I'm so dialed in, picking off bluffs, folding to the nuts. Whoo, this is awesome. This is a monster hand. You can't fold. It's impossible.
Sick fold, guys.
You can't fold. But here's what I figured.
The 9-5
Yes.
and the 8-6, the biggest.
You know why? Because I
This guy fucks.
I've been going up now, see the top going down. If you didn't know now, I know you know now. That's cause he could go on top, you not really top. You keep saying top, well I guess you let the top down. I've been going up now, see the top going down. If you didn't know now, I know you know now. That's cause he could go on top.
Good morning, everybody. Let me introduce you to Fida Elite Plant Protein. We got cafe latte, we got caramel vanilla, we got creamy chocolate. They all taste really good. I'm gonna tell you a bit more about it as I flip this camera. Go get yourself some. I don't have a promo code, but whatever. It's good. It's new. Notice there it says powered by the Game Changers. Tell you more about that shortly. So for those of you that remember on Netflix, there was a documentary, one of the best documentaries produced, viewed wise ever. It was called The Game Changers. The Game Changers was essentially focused on plant-based athletes, high-powered ones.
One of the biggest misconceptions in sports nutrition is that we have to have animal protein to perform at a high level. That's just not true.
I think this is going to wake a lot of people up.
Someone asked me, how could you get as strong as an ox without eating any meat? And my answer was, have you ever seen an ox eating meat?
So the people from the Game Changers have finally come out with the protein blend that you want. It's a mix of like barley, basically. So the main components are barley and lupini beans. Lupini beans, like this sort of, they've been around forever, but like as a source of protein, underrated. They're very high in protein, so that's that's like 30 grams. Let me check. I think it's like 30 grams of protein per 160 calories, bro. That's insane. 30 grams for 160 calories. That's a good punch for you. So get yourself some Fida, F-Y-T-A. We'll put a link to the website or whatever in the comments down below or in the description. But get yourself some Fida. Today, we got to do some Fida. Fida-ing. We're in the deuce. We're in good shape. 202,000. Yeah, let's go. All right, while we sip our coffee, I want to talk more about that. Speaking of coffee, you can put that protein powder right in the coffee and drink it. I've tried it before when it was in production and it really works. It's not like chalky or gross. It's just 30 additional grams of protein on very low calories. So the Game Changers, if you didn't see it, I got news, and I know the people. They're working on Game Changers 2 right now. Okay, so they're gonna have a sequel. You can watch Game Changers on Netflix. I think it's an eye-opener for you. I'm not saying you have to go plant-based or whatever, but I think it's worthwhile to learn and understand some things and some myths you probably didn't know are like just that. So the company they're working with is LeBron James's company. And the original film, of course, was James Cameron. You had Schwarzenegger, Jackie Chan, Lewis Hamilton, Chris Paul, Novak Djokovic. In this second one, they're going to be doing some cool stuff. I don't want to give away too many of the spoilers. I'm going to see if they put it in this Deadline article. They did not. But if you didn't see Game Changers, you should definitely check it out on Netflix. It's really cool. I know a lot of people who watched it and were like, wow, I didn't realize that, you could actually be a high-powered athlete without, by eating only plant-based. And it's like legit. So check it out. Game Changers. All right, I told you I've been mixing healthy and junk and whatever. This is from Garden Grill. This is going to be a blackened chicken thingy with this Rocky Road cheesecake thing that's absurd. So that's like the fun stuff. Then I got these meals over here that I just decided to order, and they're all decently healthy. We got this, we got that. We got 6 of them, so we'll bring those down to the RV and at least get some good stuff along with the fun stuff. This is all so tasty. I'm not gonna lie, like it's all good. I'm just saying, it's not Rocky Road cheesecake. It's not this beautiful monster. I literally just order from the Garden Grill so I can get this. It's unbelievable. That's marshmallows on top, chocolatey, think caramel. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, nom, nom, nom. Let's go. Okay, drive-in video time. We're going with Super High Roller Bowl 7. You know what's special about Super High Roller Bowl 7? You know what's special about that one? I won it. $3.3 million. to the end of the year, finish it off on a good one. You know, so yeah, we got this. I got GG patches. What we're gonna do is we're gonna slap a GG poker patch on here. I got some cool ones down at the RV. I got some at home too, but I want to put a cool one on. I want to feel like a badass today while we play some no limit deuce to 7 single draw. Yeah, so the table today, take a look. Whoosh, where, whoosh, I don't know where you put it. You put it somewhere. I kind of like it. It's a good situation for me. I've got the table covered. I'm the chip leader at the table. Got, obviously, you know, you're going to find good players in this tournament. It's not, you're not going to like avoid that. But I kind of like the situation. I like the situation. You know, it's a good situation. And yeah, so strategically, going to continue. So let's say we're starting today at 15-3 are the blinds with a $4,500 big blind ante. So the antes are always higher in this game. You know what that leads you to? You know, it's important to win the pot, right? Because you're getting a good price to do that. So question is, what is our open size going to be with some shorties at the table? Are we going to make major adjustments as the tournament progresses? You know, I start out with like 4x basically, and I start to go a little bit less than that. So at 15-3, we're probably going to be opening for 11. Okay, we're going to be opening for 11. Others will likely be opening for probably 7,500, and we're gonna open for 11. But Daniel, why are you doing that? All the pros do 75 and you're doing 11. What are you doing, Daniel? That's the internet, if you forgot what the internet sounds like. I have a reason, as I said. I think about poker abstractly. I don't fall into the traps of, you know, sort of like GTO, this is the only way to go. It's just not. Human beings will never be able to replicate it. I've discussed this many times. So I feel like, you know, the larger open sizing does a lot of really good things for me. Really good things. And I'm not, like I said, I don't want to tell you how or why I'm using that as an exploit, because I know what the opening size, I know what a solver would say. It's too big. Well, you know, eat that solver. I'll play my way, you play your way. I'll play my money the way I want to, and you play your money the way you want to. How about that? All right, let's play some poker. This guy wants a picture, but who do you want a picture with? Do you want a picture with what's bothering you today, Alan?
What's bothering you today, Alan?
He already got me a picture.
You took a picture with Alan?
Absolutely.
All right, what's bothering you today, Alan?
I got this $10 haircut yesterday.
It looks like a $10 haircut.
All right, anyway, somehow I bought in and I got a real seat, which I didn't want. I wanted to play 2 hours late in the Colossus, but I actually got a real seat, so I have to come back.
I thought you liked deep structure, sit there for 3 days, start on time.
No, I wanted to just hop in and play the whole thing starting anew. But somehow I avoided, there's like a line of like 500 people, and I got an actual live seat somehow.
Well, congrats on that. You're a big time.
Jenna said it was a 1 in like 500 shot of me getting the seat.
Well, you better go play.
Yeah, I'm going to my car to get a free soda first.
You have free sodas in your car?
Yeah. Well,
isn't it 100 degrees out there? Why do you keep
I just bring one every day, but I forgot it.
All right, well, enjoy your soda. We'll see you later.
This guy, he stopped me on the thing. He says he loves seeing me on the vlog every day.
Many do, Alan. You got lots of love in the vlog. All right, you want a picture? I'll take a picture of you. How about that? Thanks. Look what I found hiding in the corner. This is where you guys live? This is it. Oh, sleeping? Where do you sleep?
I sleep on the table.
Where's the air mattress?
This is our steam room.
Is your steam room? All right, we're gonna record a little stuff. You're doing all the stuff, to this, to that, the record. Look at this freaking snazzy setup they got. You guys spend the big bucks.
Oh yeah.
Looking good. All right, let's chat. All right, bit of a busy morning, stuff going on. We went over there, we did the poker news stuff. I told him I had a 12:45 out. Then I checked, just because KevMath is the guy. If you don't follow KevMath on Twitter, you should follow KevMath. He's got a bunch of accounts, but at KevMath, for sure follow him. He just tweeted out, day 2 is in the 10K. Day 2 now starts at 1:30, so we got 30 extra minutes because probably the Colossus Madness. This place is crazy, man. So many people here at the World Series of Poker of late. I've even back in the heyday when poker was at its heights, never seen this many people so interested in playing the game I love, and it's awesome to see. Go poker. Since we got a little bit of time, we can check out some of the offerings at the Garden Grill. I did tell you that, you know, the main reason I order from there is because of the Rocky Road cheesecake, but the food's not so bad either. Let's see what we got here. We got kind of a, well, What's that? It's like we'll see. I'm sure it's good. It's like a chickeny, like a grilled chickeny thingy. Okay, I'll let you know if it's good. Let's try it one time. Yep. Good. Decent. Edible, for sure. All right, it's about 1:30, looking to restart. We've got a Max Late Redger right here. Fresh and ready. Did you get sleep? That's the question, Phil. Did you get the rest and sleep that you desperately need to freaking give it a go in day 2 of Deuce to 7?
2 full days off, Daniel.
But did you sleep? Did you get good sleep? Because I know you have sleeping issues.
It hasn't been fun, but I think I'm ready.
But did you get some rest?
I took 2 2-hour naps.
Naps are big. Naps help.
So yeah, I'm when I was in my room, I was 30% after, like, just no energy, no strength. It was brutal. But at least I didn't feel bad, but I could tell. And now I think maybe I'm back up to 80.
Maybe a little brain fuel?
Brain fuel will be tomorrow.
Tomorrow for day 3.
If I make it.
Okay. Good luck. Spin it up. All right. Pull up the oopsie meter. Pull it up. Pull it up. Oopsie meter out. Early on, 15 minutes into the day. Dominate raises under the gun. I call with 3, 4, 6, 9. Under the gun +1 with a pair of 6s. Button calls Jerry Wong. And so does Brian Rass from the big line. Rass draws 2, John 1, me 1, and Jerry Wong draws 2. So 2 2s and a 1 1. Now, there's 34,000 in the pot or something. John Monet bets 52. I make the 9. I made my 9. And it was a weird spot, I felt like, because with 2 guys behind me drawing 2, you know, he might be putting heat on me to fold. Then I realized, like, if he's trying to get me to fold and he's bluffing, he doesn't need to bet nearly that much. And I think the size was a giveaway that was going to be strong. So I made the call, unfortunately, for 52K. I did think about it, but then after I called. He had 8-6, so that's the bad news. The good news is we made an 8 right after that, where we dealt him at 8, busted the little guy. So we're still doing fine in chips, but that's just an oopsie meter. Should have folded 52K. It's a lot of chips. All right, so we're at 227. Made a nice little comeback because we were down a little bit, and mentally a little. I was down, to be honest. Like, I was that hand, it stuck with me. So what I did is I go through my process. My process is to close my eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and then just sort of like allow myself to vent. Talk about, first and foremost, like what emotions am I feeling? A little bit of anger, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of disappointment. That's not really a feeling. Then I just think about why. And then I will move from there to kind of like whatever physical sensations I have, a little bit of anxiety in my chest, whatever. And then I choose, what do I want to feel? Focused, energetic, present, at peace, all those things. So we're able to rebound. There was one hand I'd like to tell you about, though. There was one where I raised with deuce, 4, 4, 7, 8. So a pair of 4s with a good draw. I have the 8 of clubs, which is going to matter in a minute. Big blind calls. And then he checks, and I look at a 3 across clubs. So what does that mean I have? I already have the 8 of clubs. So that means it's the 7 of clubs or the 6 of clubs. So 50-50 I am to have an 8 or a pair of 7s, which is a good polarized situation where I don't even look at the rest of the card. There's about 28,000 in the pot. I bet 35,000. Not knowing if I want him to call or not. It's hard to get a read on a guy when I'm not nervous because I'm not bluffing. I know I may be bluffing. He thinks for a while he makes the call. He made a 10-6. I squeeze the card, hope it's a 6. Paired me on the 7s, but that's okay. I do that sometimes in that game. It's a great way to randomize, and that's what I use. So, all right. While I make my coffee here, I'll give you a little more. I think I screwed up the order in terms of my process. First thing is, like, take a deep breath. Like I said, first thing is, what are my thoughts? So, think about, oh my God, I feel so stupid. I shouldn't have called that hand. It's obvious when he bets that size, it's value. He's never going to be bluffing. You know, no chance, right? So I'm frustrated. I'm so stupid. Okay, what are my thoughts? What are my feelings, right? You know, and then I go through that. You know, a little frustration, a little bit of anger, and then what are my physical sensations, right? And I go through that process. Then that's where we choose. We choose what we want to be going forward. And it doesn't work immediately, but it helps because I really, like I said, for about an hour after the hand, because it's so obvious after the hand to me that 52K is never a bluff. It's just no way. There's no way he's bluffing. So if he's not bluffing, what does my 9 do? My 9 is not good enough, and he never has a 9. He's just going to have an 8, which is exactly what he had. So we're past it. We're through it. We're going to make mistakes, guys, and we're going to hold ourselves accountable. all the way through. No lying to ourselves. We can play better. We can always look at every situation. And I did take a couple minutes on the hand, and I still made the wrong decision. I should have took a couple more. That's the lesson. The people at home need to know, who are you and where are you from?
I'm Andrea from Switzerland.
From Switzerland.
Yeah.
I was thinking about going there. I follow an Instagram on Switzerland. It's so beautiful. It's probably the most beautiful place on earth.
It is. Do you follow Zurich is Beautiful?
Who?
Zurich is Beautiful, the blog?
No, I don't. Should I?
You have to.
That's the one. I have to. I have
you
to.
have to. It's
Okay.
brilliant.
All right.
Yeah.
But I really want, if I was ever going to go on vacation, Switzerland's the place, the chalets, the cocoa, the beautiful. I like it. Huh?
You've got everything there.
Yeah, beautiful. All right. See, at the World Series, a lot of things, we could do a lot of things. We'd make peace in the Middle East. Look at these two guys on opposite ends of the Middle East, but look, they love each other. You guys should make out. Huh?
Absolutely.
I should be the president there, and he should be the president there.
You
Then
too?
we can
And then
do-
we'll have peace.
we can
We'll
work
just make it all
We can
poker.
work it out in 5 minutes.
Yeah, whatever political dispute you have, you say, okay, let's
5
play
minutes,
Omaha 8.
5 minutes.
Let's play Omaha 8 tournament or whatever.
In 5 minutes, it'll be
Look
solved.
at that.
We only
Make
know
peace
each
in the
other
Middle
for
East.
40 years, me and Fred.
40 years they go back.
Years.
Look at us, huh? A bunch of old guys now.
Old? What are you talking
Danny
about?
was
Old?
21. You remember? Danny was 21.
Yeah.
I'm not old, man.
You
What
had
are
the
you
nice
talking
slick
about?
back hair. You look the same, Mr. Danny. You don't look any different.
Thank you.
Except,
Thank
yeah,
you. Thank
the,
you.
the beard is a little more gray than it used to be.
Thank you.
Well, look at that. We're still. What are you? He's out. He's just
Hey,
hanging
you
out,
make
having
the
a
block,
coffee.
buddy. You make the block.
He looks the same too. Look at that.
Well, the beard is,
Huh?
but wife likes the beard. I had some guy that told me the other day, says, Daniel, you should shave the beard because I don't like it. I said, you think I want to have sex with you? I mean, my wife likes it. What?
She's listening. Be
Of
careful.
course she always listens. It's
I
fine.
love
She knows it.
wifey.
Everybody loves wife.
Hello.
Yeah. All right, that's enough. Let's play some. Look at this guy's fucking chips. Every hand. 10, 10, 10, 10, 8, 6, 8, 6, 10, 10, 8, 6, 8, 6, 10, 10. All day long.
Even
8,
the
6 or 10. Yeah.
That's it. That's all
I
it
win
is.
tournament with those, right?
That's what's gonna win the tournament.
What are you gonna ask him? He's out. He doesn't know what the fuck about. Go play PLO. Get out of
You
here.
got it. You got it. That's what I'm doing.
All right, we got 416. We had just before this last hand 456. Totally normal hand. Button raises to 10. I make it 40 from the big with 3, 3, 4, 6, 8. I make a king. His jack wins. What else was I gonna tell you? Anything interesting? Not really, but I'm cruising. You know, we're like 30. Pays 24. We're getting pretty close to the money. Got a big half stack of chips. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. What did I say I have? 416? Yeah, 416. Average is like 250, something like that. So things are going well. I ran a couple snows. I got caught on one just now, but it was like of the last 4 that I ran, the first 3 worked. This one didn't, but that's okay. It was a small one. No biggie, no biggie. I got some ideas. Things are going good. Feel good at the table. Little break. Trying to beat the rush from the Colossus because when they get out, swarms of people in here. Well, looky, what we found in the steam room. Patty, in the money, ladies event.
Hey.
You came 5th in this thing a few years ago.
Yeah.
All right, we got chips.
Yes.
93.
391,000.
Keep it up. Let's go. I got more than you, but different tournament. It's fine. I mean, I can't wait. This is legit, like the best dessert I think I ever had. I mean, it's just fucking perfection. Marshmallows, the whole deal. It's going in my mouth. You can't have none, but you can order it if you want it. Garden Grill. My God, so good. Yeah. So I'm going to be doing some giveaways all summer, but you can't win unless you're a subscriber. So please do me a favor. Click the subscribe button down below. All right, we are off to dinner break. 1 hour, 4:21.5, or 4:22 actually. Going to dinner. Had a little bit of a lull for about an hour. Didn't play many hands, and then just the last little bit here. Gone on a little bit of heater. I made one call against Chris Brewer, where it was raised under the gun. He called the button. I was in the big blind. I had deuce 5, 6, 9, 9. Drew 1, broke the, obviously. They both drew 1. I catch a jack. I check. Jerry checks, and Brewer bet 30,000. It's a decent. I mean, having the 2 9s, I don't know, makes it less likely that he actually made a 9, but I don't, whatever. But I'm not gonna tell you the whole story. But like, I called, and he had a pair of 7s, so I gotta pee. I'm gonna nap. Get ready for the stretch run. So far, so good. We got like 31 players. I think it pays 24. Shouldn't be too much longer now. Okay, power nap engaged, unlocked. achievement month, whatever you call it in the video game world. Oh, so here's the deal. It's 7:30 because of the late start. We got a lot more to play, maybe 3 or 4 levels, which means it's a late night. We're making the executive decision. We haven't done this very often, but I think it's the time to do it. We're going for a third coffee late. It is 7:30 p.m. Going to have our coffee, bring it to the table. Didn't even eat on dinner break. Came straight in here for a solid 30, 40-minute nap. For this game specifically, being sharp is very important. I need to pay attention because a lot of the situations, a lot of the hands simply come down to do they have it or not. So paying attention to when people look at their cards, how long they look at their cards, the way they look at their cards, you know, the way they sort, do they squeeze, how, you know, all this stuff, man. This is the difference between being really good at this game and not. You can do all the silly theory you want, but bro, it's in the end, it comes down to, does he have it or does she not? Okay, Ellie can attest to these 2 hands. Okay, so listen. So this guy raises another gun. I make deuce 3, 4, 5, 9. He bets small, quarter pot. I just call. He wins the 8-7. Now this man is better. I draw the deuce 4, 5, 8. The guy calls me, but I had a feeling he was running to 7. I thought he was very strong. So now I have 8 deuce 5 4. I catch 3 across. So I say, okay, I'm gonna be bluffing sometimes. I bet 90,000 into 60. Right? He thinks he raises me. Oh no. 8-6-5. This is a monster hand. You can't fold. It's impossible.
Sick fold, guys.
You can't fold. But here's what I figured out. Because I thought he had a really good 7 draw, right? I don't think he's bluffing. So, would he raise me with 8-7? I don't think so. Don't think so. So we fold, and he showed us 7.
Nice fold,
so we are alive or we'd be out. We'd be in the next PLO.
2 hands. The
This
9-5
yes.
and the 8-6. The biggest.
You know why? Because I fuck.
This guy fucks.
Thank you. All right, we got 462,000 or 2 out of the money. I can't tell you how amazing I feel. Listen, don't do what he did ever. Like I make a fucking lay down with an 8-6 and you show me the number 4. Best move for him was to not show me anything, have me thinking about it for the entire hour. Instead, I'm like, whoo, baby. I would have been basically out if I make a normal call, which nobody ever folds there. I've never folded a hand that big in my life in that game. It's just not a fold. You don't make 8-6s very often. Number 7, the 7th best hand. We laid it down, lived to fight another day, and went from 300 to 462. Averaged about 350 or something like that. 2 out of the money. Like I said, I'm so dialed in, picking off bluffs, folding to the nuts. Whew, this is awesome. This feels like I deserve this one, and I'm going to do everything in my power to bring home the gold in a red sports jacket, just like Kuhn said. All right, pull up the oopsie meter. We're like really being hard on ourselves. So here's a spot. Ellie raises under the gun for 4 and 8,000. He makes 18. I'm under the gun +1, and I've got 4, 6, 6, 7, 7. And I decide to bluff 3-bet it to 72 with the intention of if he draws, I'm going to bet after the draw. Obviously, not draw. Now he calls and draws 1, and now he bets 50,000. I thought about it for a good amount of time. Not to call, obviously, but to bluff raise this hand. Eventually, I would make it like 250 or something like that, but I didn't. I took a long time, and then I just decided to lay it down. But the more I thought about it, this is the hand to bluff. He's block betting here. A lot of 8, not like a lot of 9 hands that just don't want to pay a big bet. And like, what bluffs do I have here? The 3-bet under the gun +1, and then raise a lead. It's unlikely to be a snow, so I think he's going to make some decent folds there. So, that would be like on the chess.com thing, that would be considered a brilliant move had I made it, but I missed it, and we're going to be hard on ourselves. If you don't make the brilliant move and we see it after we fold, oopsie meter it is. Log it. All right, we got 337, averages 440, 21 left. Pretty much everyone at my table has the same amount of chips, and it's a tough one. I got the toughest table in the room for sure. We got Monet, we got Mercier, we got Reese the Beast, and we got Chris Vitch. Other tables look a little bit softer. So, you know I'm a small ball guy, right? Small ball poker, not in this game. I'm the only big baller shot caller. Everybody else is min raising. We're 2.5x. I'm coming in at 4 and 8. I'm coming in for 30. And everyone and this for the first time today, two people went 30, 30. Like what? No, yeah. What? How about after the break? Meet me there, and then we're good. Yeah. So, yeah, they're like 30. It's just what I've been doing all day, which is almost 4x. But I got reasons, and it's really been paying off, like my exploits. I ain't gonna tell you why. You're gonna have to figure it out on your own, and so will they, because they go like this. What are you doing? What are you doing? I know what I'm doing. You do what you play your money the way you want to, and I'm gonna play my money and somebody else's money the way I want to. Last level. We're only playing one more level because we started late, which kind of sucks. We'd like to play 7 levels, but we're only gonna play 6. And I feel fresh and ready to gamble. Well, that's that. Another day 3. We got 595,000. The average is 513 on a day 3, which means no 50K PLO. Wah, wah. We played it a little one level less than normal. So whatever. But listen, I'm not worried about that tournament. I'm worried about this one. Playing great. I'm really focused, really zoned in. Love how I'm playing. Of course, I made some mistakes because you always do, you know. But I'm spotting them, you know, and try to correct them. Didn't make that Monet mistake again, and then I haven't had a situation come up like the Ellie one, really. In other news, it looks like Miss Patty Landis, I haven't looked at the chip count, but she just told me she made day 3. If you got the chip count, put it up here. She's in there. I don't know how many people left. Oh, wait, I got the chip count. It says she's got heaps, looks like. 450,000. I don't know how many players are left, but good luck, Patty, on day 3. Good luck, DNeg's on day 3. Good luck, everybody who's playing the World Series of Poker. Come and join us. The main event coming up around the corner. We're going to win a bracelet right before it happens. I don't think we're going to finish tomorrow. People are talking about, oh, we'll be done tomorrow. 18 players left with 90-minute levels, bro. This tournament ain't going to end tomorrow. It's going to be a 4-dayer, but I'll bring the red jacket just in case. Peace, y'all.